Hello everyone, my name is Adora and welcome to my very nice and very kind of weird explanation of the ending of Elden Ring, The Shadows of Erdtree. Disclaimer, spoilers, so much spoilers, you won't believe. Spoilers. Now that I've said that, let's get right into the theory of how this is one very ironic piece of storytelling that we don't realize until, well, you just take a step back and look. Now, I know you guys are here for one thing and one thing only. It's because of this scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I too have been shell shocked by seeing that, but now that I've kind of seen the quest lines for a few of the DLC has given, I would like to say, wow, this is ironic. This is funny, ironic, and in the most saddest way ever. And to explain that, let's go to one of the first pieces of quest lines that we're going to possibly find is quite literally Count Ymir. Because Count Ymir can explain what the mental state of Miquella is going through. And it all starts out with Count Ymir saying, poor Miquella denouncing his family, for he knew his roots were rotted with madness. That's a lot to take in when you get from, from him when you do a bit of his quest. I'm not gonna say everything in the quest line, but let me tell you, there's a lot of fingers in that one. A lot of fingers. But it is a very telling piece of lore we get that Miquella denounces America, did not want to follow in America's footsteps, and yeah, I can see why. Like, seeing all your siblings dying, seeing of the wars and people fighting each other for the greater runes, and just all of these ideologies clashing, all of this sadness, this pain, this death, and all of this. It's not what he envisioned. And his sister, Melania, quite literally, got picked by an outer god and was like, hey yo, you will be my avatar. I choose you. And yeah, it's crazy just to, have that thrown at you at, uh, hmm, just, it's crazy. It is foretelling of what he didn't want to see, what didn't he didn't want to experience, and to show America also, the one that has given them life, that I can do so much better than you. I can create a world that is gentler, kinder, and accepting of all things. Except we kind of, nipped that on the bud. Anyways, it's telling that Miquella denounced America when, ironically enough, he is following the same path of America. Not possibly one to one, but in a sense, he is doing what's necessary for his goals. America decided to choose a big beefy dude who can, win wars and fight. Miquella chose a big beefy dude who can win wars and fight. America decides to seduce someone to bring them over their side because, they have cool magic powers. Miquella, did something to Mogh and, and made him so crazy for Miquella. Just like Renala, to the point that they go crazy. And, building an order so everyone is accepted. Golden Order having their own version of the Erdtree called the Tree, and the list kind of goes on and on. Quite literally, Miquella is basically a female conversion to male of Marika to Miquella. Golden long blonde locks, and just like, this goodness to pureness kind of ideals, which kind of shows that's what have been, America a long time ago. When she first started out, she had pure ideals. She had pure hopes and goals and wanted peace. Place where everyone's accepted. Why would she not accept her two sons, Margot and Mogh? Yes, I almost forgot Margot. Okay? Even though he has beaten me so many times when I just was trying to learn Elden Ring, because that was my first Dark Souls-like game, and God! Anyways, beside the point. It is funny how things repeat itself. And it's kind of sad. But the next kind of quest line that we're gonna go through is Saint Trina's, which is even more telling of irony and sadness, because you go and find Saint Trina, who is a flower, which is the discarded half of Miquella, which kind of shows how Miquella had a chance to discard Saint Trina, but Marika couldn't. And it makes you wonder what happened, or why Marika kept Radagon in. Which is probably because Marika was already doing something that was so blasphemous, and she probably saw too late what has happened to her family, her peace, her order, and what she has hoped and longed for and wanted. All ruined. But I cannot tell if it's because it's the loss of her son, or if everything is being into shambles, or it's because the Elden beast decreed it so. Or she was just tired of being controlled. And Saint Trina, being the other half of Miquella, said to us that do not let that poor thing become a god. And you cannot let him be a god, for being godhood is a poison to Miquella. Cage divinity, which is also a representation of Marika when she got what she wanted, or at least what she thought she wanted, which is she was caged by the Elden beast. We quite literally see her staked across the rings as a martyr, or as a way of punishment, because she wanted to destroy the control that it had over her. She couldn't do it anymore. She lost so much. She did the only thing she knew, because she thought that would be the way to escape all of this. And maybe in the end, the reason why we had the grace given to us by Marika is because she was asking for death. She was asking to be put out her misery, because for all of her schemes, for all of what she has done to everyone here, and for all what has happened, she just couldn't handle it anymore. She wanted someone that was either chosen by her or by someone else to just put her out of her own misery. And in a way, this could be also a telling of maybe if we let Miquella become God, this would just repeat. History repeats itself. And that, I think, is saddening. it is a very ironic of how all of this kind of loops back of blame the freaking outer beings, whatever. Rani was right. Like, Rani had the best idea. She saw what was happening and it was like, no more influence of this thing, no more. No, and no. I'm sorry, guys, but I think truly Rani's ending was possibly the best ending for everyone because quite literally, she was going to go by herself and just bring that freaking like outer will power away from the world so they can have a chance. Miquella was going to use that power to repeat the same mistakes that America did. Quite literally, it was already happening. Like, it's just crazy. I think this is all I can say, and this is how much I have. It's just I can explain more about like why Melania is the best representation of Radagon and America and the good sides of them, while Miquella is the history repeats kind of thing, which I already explained, and how it's funny how things are just put together in one small area that is literally a small representation of what America has gone through, and then just we're seeing actually the first steps that they have taken, and then just yeah. All right, guys, thank you for your time. I don't know if I'll be making more videos like these because I'm not good with theory videos, and I'm also trying to learn how to talk much more eloquently, better. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a good time. And enjoy Elden Ring, and good luck in your battles. Yeah. Also, what the heck? Why is Massimer so hot? And goddamn Radagon. Boy. Okay. Oh shit, you still guys. Ah!